Hello again. Well, it's March and we've got a lot of things to look forward to now. Start of spring, days getting longer. It's only going to be a few weeks until the clocks change and we'll get a lot lighter evenings, so it is time to crack on and get things tidied up out here. Now I've been cutting down one of the budlias. I've got another two to cut down and clear up. Lots of tidying to do in the garden. So I'm going to spend the next couple of shows just on general maintenance and tidying, a little bit of seed planting, and yeah, it's nice to be back, nice to be outside, and I look forward to sharing this year with you. So today we're going to carry on just generally doing some tidying, and we'll pop a few seeds in, and we'll see how things go. So welcome to 2025 in a year gardening. Hello. Well, we're back in the greenhouse now, and it's time to get ready to plant the tomato seeds. Got a nice pack of money makers there. Now, what I'm going to do is just plant out one tray. I've got some compost mix that I've made up here, and this is a mixture of some fine gravel and sand and compost, and I'm just going to lay that in here. It's going to be a nice seed mix, give the chance for the seeds to germinate nicely. Get this all in here. Oh, it's so lovely to be back outside and doing something in the garden again, and having the sun out really does help. Really does. Makes you feel so much happier inside. Level this out a little bit here. A little bit more in there. This is quite a very fine mixture, which will allow the roots to get a good growth going. So there we go. That's about 2/3 full. Lovely. Now let's open this packet of seeds. Now there's about 50 seeds in here. We're not going to need that many in this tray. Open that gently. Let's have a little look what we've got. Oh, it's like Christmas. Ah, wonderful. Right, let's tip some into the hand. Probably a little too many there, but we're going to do a light sprinkling on the surface here. And then I'll sprinkle. If they go too far together, then what I'm going to do is just split them up. Spread them out on the surface. That's nice. So we've got to allow them room for each to grow. Another couple, and that will be enough there. And we put these back into the seed packet. That's lovely. Now these are good seeds until 2028, so you know they can go back in the packet. We may do another second sowing later on. Now what we're going to need now is another couple of mil of compost over the top, just to give them a light covering. And I say this is nice fine sandy sort of compost, and we can just put that in there. Oh, nice. Little covering there. Maybe just a little tad more. A couple there not showing, so that's nice. Now we want to level it down just a little bit. So I'll just take another seed tray, place it down over the top. Flatten that down nicely. And then we give that a little bit of a water. Get things started. Happy days. This water all comes out of the water butt, so it's nice for the plants. I'm going to put these seeds back into the packet. And then on the back here, we've very fortunately got a nice label. So we can put that straight in the top of the tray there. And I can pop these into my tin of other seeds. So that's the first lot of seeds for the year started. Happy days. Now, when it comes to pruning and tidying the garden, we've got to be very careful. Now, these Italian cypress, beautiful as they are, they're slightly out of shape. They're growing a bit all over the place at the moment, but I really can't do anything with them at the moment, because if you start cutting these cypress trees, they're going to burn with the frost. So I've got to wait until the last frosts have gone until I can actually start bringing these back into shape. But I will be doing that in a month or so's time, and we'll make them look really, really nice and back into shape again. But we're going to leave those just for now. But with the buddleias and with the roses, we can really start doing a lot now. I'm also going to be taking a couple of the bottom branches off the apple tree, but I won't be doing that until the frost has gone either, so that I'm not going to damage those trees. There is a really nasty area of the garden over the side, the soft fruit border, and I'm just going to cut that back down now and start tidying that through. Let's show you that. Well, having given this a trim, now time just to clear the bits and pieces off, start to tidy up. It's going to look quite a lot better. This out of here, lovely. I'll get this picked up, cleaned off at the back here, get the secateurs and just clean the last couple of bits off there, and this border's going to be a lot better ready for the summer this year. So that's going to be about all I've got for today's show. So I want to take you through what's going to come up in the next couple of shows and sum up what I've done today. Well, we've been tidying up in the garden. There's a lot more tidying up to do. Really down on the memory garden. Got a lot of work to do there. And also finishing up the soft fruit border. Got to be done. Now, things I'm going to be doing, where I'm sitting now, this is where I put all the bark chips down the other year. And now it looks a bit tatty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down some topsoil and some grass seed, bring the grass back in over this area here. And where the mini orchard is, just level up the edges and put the grass back through there. There's a lot of grass there now, naturally growing, and then we can just mow through where the trees are. We couldn't do that first of all because when you're growing your new trees, they can't have any grass around there. They've got to have clean soil to grow. But now we can grow that through there, so we're going to do that as well. Now, when I was down at the greenhouse the other day, I noticed that the frogs have been visiting the pond, and there's a load of frog spawn. Just have a look at the amount of frog spawn there is there. That's wonderful to see. And so that means nature is taking its course in the garden. It's just a joy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cleaning through here, get the lawnmower through. If we get a few more dry days, we should be able to get the lawnmower through here, cut the grass down, tidy up, and start making this look more like a garden than a bit of a mess that it is at the moment. But yeah, total joys, total joys. Now, we've had a few challenges at the start of this year, and unfortunately Julie has lost her mum, Shirley, lovely lady, and we'll be laying her to rest next week. So I'm going to dedicate this show to Shirley's memory because we love the lady. Absolutely wonderful. If you're going to choose a mother-in-law, she would be the perfect person to choose. And obviously it's upset Julie considerably over these last couple of weeks. Now we're going to cheer up and look forward. So without any further ado, I'll raise a glass to all of you, to Shirley. Happy gardening, and cheers.